Okay, insta-lock Reina. And if every time you see this animation, you don't get a little stiff and want her to spit in your mouth, then quite frankly, bro, you might be gay. What the fuck am I saying? Alright, first things first. We're gonna wait for the spawn barriers to go down. You're going to want to take your eye. Typically, you want to throw it down further down, so it's like frame one and you can swing off of it. And you want to wait until the opponent comes up. Remember, there's spawn barriers behind this bike, so you're not gonna have some cracked ass jet like up here just running their way up. And like frame one, they're gonna be like right up here and just one tapping you. It's not gonna happen. I usually wait until this timer hits about 36 or 37. 36 or 7. And then you want to throw your eye frame one like right down. And it should pop. You want it to pop immediately. Usually I'll try and one tap them and I'll just crouch spray like that. And then once you get a kill, you take a TP, you go this way. Now once you've gone this way, it takes you on to the second part of this. You're gonna be right here. You're gonna swing mid. You're hopefully gonna look right here. This is called mid link. Remember, this is mid link. You're gonna look in mid link. You're gonna clear it. You're gonna clear it. You're gonna clear it. You're gonna hug this wall. Second that you don't see it anymore, you're gonna hold right here. Take your eye out. Usually I'll throw my eye like right around here. And you're gonna want to swing that. You either go through mid top and you flank them while they're going A, or from right here, you go ahead, kill this guy here. You want to just go ahead and TP this way. And you can either hold from market, or you can make your way down and flank all the way right here behind them going into B. It's that simple. Moving on. Moving on. We're going to talk about fighting on the B side. Fighting B. It's really simple. First things first, spawn barrier right here. You want to not peek like this frame one. I promise you, you'll die. You'll get flashed, you'll get blinded, you'll get smoked, you'll get mollied. How many lineups for this? Do not just hold like this. You're a fucking idiot. You want to hold away from it. And you want to hold your eye as close to this little box as possible. Usually I'll look like this, right? Your eye should be right. This is where the center of your eye should be. Throw it. Boom. That's what it looks like from them. You get boom, boom, one tap them. Hopefully you crouch spray or something. You get a couple kills. TP. Go away. TP, boom. Go right here. Close this. Hold from right here. Or if it gets smoked and mollied, you can go this way after closing that door and go up through here. Usually I do a really fast rotate. Really, really fast. And I'm holding this. And then I can just slowly flank them, just as I did before. Look at that. Boom. Follow the dots, then you know you're flanking them. Moving on. Moving on. We're going to talk about holding mid. Now, there's only two spaces to hold mid. If you don't know what they are, they're from right here and from right here. Now, in case you don't know, this one right here in the red is called market, and this one right here in the yellow is called tree. It's that simple. Now, with that having been said, whenever you are starting on defense, notice how you can see right into this. This is called mid link, remember? Notice how you can see into mid link frame one. That means that this is a defender sided angle. That means the second the spawn barriers go down, I have control of all this. And if you have an Odin, right? There's a number of ways you can play this. Now, what I typically do is I do one of two things. This will require smokes. If you don't have a good smoking person on your team, then that's the unfortunate side of solo queuing. So first things first, if you're going to be peeking in mid link, you want to smoke right here on the red marker on mid top, because boom, now I'm fighting here. I could even take a fight all the way anywhere on mid, and I don't have to worry about getting shot from there. And you'll never have to get worried about being shot from here because that's your fucking team. So boom, I can do this. I can even throw an eye through here, and I can just swing them from right here. Look how easy that is. Now, on the contrary, you can then have somebody smoke here, and you can swing here. So pretend that's smoked off, you can now swing this. Now, if that's the case, you want to throw your eye a little high, you want to look up. While you're holding this thing, you want to look a little bit to the left. Boom. It is going to land right there. For them to tuck back and prevent this eye from seeing them, they'd have to hold from right here, which if that's the case, they can only see up to here, which if you take a good look, is not where we are. If we were holding from right here, and the eye is all the way over there, look at this. You see how they hide from the red eye right here? You're just fine. So they either take the fight blind, or they don't take the fight at all. That is how you fight for mid. Remember, take your eye right at this little barrier right here. It doesn't have to be accurate. Just boom. That's it. It's that simple. Now we're going to talk about attacking from tree. Barriers drop, and you can get to this angle before the attack can, so it's good that you can hold this angle. Be very, very ready. I promise you will get pre-fired. It's really precarious. Whenever you're fighting this angle, never dry swing it like this. And notice how I hug this wall. It's for a reason. Hug this wall, you cut off that angle, you're isolating fights. And like this, notice I can get shot from here and here. If I just back up, I can't get shot from there anymore. So if I'm shooting like this, and I'm right here, notice how the guy right here wouldn't know I'm already there. So his teammate, who's up here on top, right? His teammate would be like, what the fuck? Why aren't you shooting him? Why aren't you shooting him? Meanwhile, this guy's like, I didn't even know he was there. So boom. When take your eye, don't aim too far or else you'll throw it like down here and that's not going to blind anyone. Look down at these grates and you want to swing. The reason you want to do that is because it's less reactive. When you blind like that, you're also blinding the guys over here. I did not just take 6-7 fall damage. The best way to understand it is really just the further forward you walk, the harder it will be to not have it go through the ground. Like, what the fuck is it? And the reason I don't recommend throwing it like this is because if you throw it like this, look how close it is to my head. Like, you see how easy that flick would be? The eye's right here, and you'd be standing right here. You see that? It's just boom, boom. They could even just... You always want to make sure you throw the eye make sure that the eye is far away from you. All you have to know is defense can fight from here, can fight from here, can fight from here. That's it. That's all the areas defense can fight. Now we're going to cover where attack can fight. You see how you can see this orb from the beginning? At least I believe you can. This beautiful little crate right here, look right in the middle. In case you don't know, this crate is at head height. So if you ever have a hard time, pre-aiming heads, you can look diagonal. Anyways, look in the middle. Take out your little orb, throw it straight forward. This is what it looks like. See how they can't hold that angle anymore? They'll just die. Now you can fight sight. Usually I'll throw my eye like this right here because it blinds anyone here and it blinds anyone here. You run up on the sight and boom, now B sight's all yours. Alright, now we're going to be fighting for something called mid-lane. Spawn barriers. They're right here. Remember, the spawn barriers are always right here. You can't go past them. You're going to walk up. Remember, you don't have to worry about anyone right here. This is your teammate. These are where the enemies can be. So with that being said, you want to take your eye and you want to look straight forward. You want to find the right angle between them, right? If this is right here, you want to throw your eye right along this area, right about here. Look left and you want to just boom. When you angle it up, that eye blocks this guy's point of view. This guy's point of view. Now you're blinding both. When you do that, you go like this. Boom. Now you get a one tap, you get a one tap. It's that simple, it's that easy, it's that if you have someone up here, you can create a crossfire with them. Remember, that's where my eye is. So now this guy right here might have like an op, right? He can swing right here. Next thing you know, boom. Free bot, like he swings right here, boom. Free headshot. Because now, through your eye right here, you blinded the guy that's holding right here. And now he's blinded and getting shot by an op right here and by a guy with a vandal right here. And then you can double up on this guy. You can take market for free. There's a lot of different ways. And plus you do that with one eye. So now if you're running up on a market, you can throw your eye right here. Boom. Now you're swinging market. When your eye's right here, it blinds anyone who's holding you from their spawn as well. So if they're holding your spawn or right here and your eye is right here, look at this. Boom, blinded. Boom, blinded. Now moving on, we're going to start from mid-top. Mid-top. That's all you have to know. Where the spawn barriers are, you want to take your eye, you want to look straight this direction. You want to aim for your eye to be right beneath this little flower right here. Boom. Your eye should be right beneath the flower. And boom. Beneath the flower, blind. Beneath the flower, blind. Flick right here. That's a hard flick to hit. Not an easy flick. Just remember, this is where the barrier is always at. It's always at the end of these boxes. Remember, it should be right before the bot. That's the best way to remember it. Now remember, this angle right here is always defender-sided. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to take that big, beautiful eye. You want to slow walk your way up here if you have good teammates. Do not ever make noise if you're going to attack here because then they can just throw Molly or something right here and they can slow you down really weird. Slow walk your way up here. Take your eye, aim it right here in the middle, right? And you want to throw it. The second you throw it, you want to swing, right? Just like that. Let's retry it. Boom. And once you've thrown your eye, just throw it. See how hard it would be for this guy to dodge that? He'd have to go from boom to boom. Right? Whereas the guy that's over here, all he has to do is just boom, and then just swing you. One tap you. Now the game's over. That's it. That's how you fight for aim in. If you don't know how to get out of here, usually they'll place a smoke. If they place a smoke, what you want to do out of the smoke is you want to aim your eye a little up and just throw it. We'll go inside my eye. Boom. My eye blinds all of tree, right? It blinds all of heaven. It blinds all of hell. It blinds anyone who's holding right here, which some people will. Usually it'll be like a jet or like a chamber or something. But they'll blind them up here. The only places that are safe are behind the two ball sack crates and the big thick dumb boy over here. Once you take sight, of course, you just close door and yeah, that's how you play ascent. So to simplify it, you have this, and this for the defense, right? And you got this, and this for the attack. The defense get a little bulge right here. The attack gets a little concavity right here. That's it.